How do our past actions shape our present reality over thousands of years? Welcome to Module 4, where we decode the ultimate map of human karma. What if your bank balance carried over after you died? We spend our entire lives obsessing over our financial accounts, but we completely ignore the one account that actually travels with us. The universe runs on an ultimate cosmic accounting system, and it's called the law of karma. Karma isn't a punishment system that's designed by an angry universe. It's a simple mathematical cause and effect. Every single thought, word, and action that you perform is either a deposit or a withdrawal. And that account travels with the soul, not the body. You're currently living off the spiritual bank balance that you built in your past. To understand exactly how this works, we look at the ultimate map of your karma, the ladder of 84 births. Many think that a soul takes birth in 84 lakh species, as birds, animals, etc., and that it takes human birth only at the very end. But God tells us that this is completely wrong. Just as an apple seed, when planted, results only in an apple tree, it cannot become an orange tree or something else. Similarly, a human soul can only take on a human body in every birth, nothing else. God also tells us that 84, not 84 lakhs, is the maximum number of births a soul can take through the course of the 5,000-year cycle. This ladder tracks the soul's journey through time, showing us exactly how we go from unimaginable spiritual wealth to total spiritual bankruptcy and how to get all of that wealth back. How do you live a life that creates zero bad karma? Look at the souls at the highest steps of the ladder. For the first half of the cycle, during the golden and the silver ages, the soul is completely pure. Because every action is performed in a state of total soul consciousness, there's no ego, there's no greed or insecurity driving the behavior. This creates what's known as akarma, or neutral action. It creates no new karmic debt. It's like living perfectly off the interest of a massive spiritual trust fund, if you will. You're completely carefree and abundantly wealthy. But energy descends. And so this middle step represents the exact moment in history when humanity first went into spiritual debt. As the soul descends the ladder into the copper age, a massive shift happens. We lose our soul consciousness and start identifying with our physical bodies. The moment ego, greed, and attachment enter the human mind, the soul starts creating vikarma, or negative karma. We stop living off our savings and start pulling from our cosmic credit cards. And once that debt begins, the descent down the ladder accelerates. This brings us to the biggest question of human existence. Why do good people suffer? The ladder of 84 births explains the boomerang effect. The ladder shows us that a karmic boomerang that's thrown 10 lifetimes ago can absolutely hit you today. Sudden illnesses, unexplainable betrayals, or even sudden windfalls of good luck aren't just random accidents. They're simply old karmic accounts that are finally returning to settle. Understanding this takes the anger out of the suffering. The two words that keep you permanently trapped in bad karma are why me. Saying why me assumes that you're a victim of a cruel random universe. But reading the ladder means taking radical responsibility. You're the author, the director, and the lead actor of your own script. You're currently just experiencing the physical printout of your past choices. And the moment you drop the victim mentality, the healing begins. And this explains the people in your life as well. Have you ever met someone and instantly loved them or instantly felt friction? We rarely meet new people in this world. We meet old karmic accounts. We travel in soul groups. Those soulmate connections, toxic bosses, difficult family members, we keep crossing paths with them lifetime after lifetime to settle the emotional debts that we owe each other. If someone triggers you today, they're just simply giving you a final chance to settle that account with love. So, what does absolute spiritual bankruptcy actually look like? Look at the very bottom step of the ladder. We're currently living it. Humanity is running on completely maxed out karmic credit cards. The collective suffering, the corruption, anxiety in the world today, it's the mass settling of thousands of years of debt. We've completely forgotten how to perform pure actions, and the weight of the debt is crushing. But can you actually erase bad karma, or do you just have to suffer through it? At the very end of the cycle, there's a cheat code. True meditation isn't about sitting in a lotus pose with a lit candle or relaxing your breathing. Rather, it's a spiritual fire. When you connect your mind directly to the Supreme Soul, that pure energy burns away all old karmic debt without you having to suffer through the physical consequences. The Supreme Soul, God, is our Father. He doesn't need us to perform rituals. Rather, as I go through the day, move about, eat, or go about my activities, all I have to do is simply remember Him with a lot of love and just follow His directions for my life. I do life with Him. This is meditation. And God isn't just our Father at this most auspicious confluence time. He's also our teacher and guide who reveals to us our own story through the cycle of time and guides us back to our original glory. Your current life is just the printout of your past, but your next life is being coded right now. The thoughts you choose today, the way you respond to anger, the pure actions you perform. You're literally building the physical health, the wealth, and the relationships you're going to step into in your next birth. By holding the ultimate aim of Lakshmi and Narayan in your mind today, you're preparing to ascend back to the very top. And while the descent occurs over a period of 5,000 years or 84 births, it takes just this one short birth to transform and return to the original golden aged glory. This is why it's remembered that it didn't take God long to change human into deity. And given God comes to this corporeal world just once in the cycle at this confluence time, our chance to reclaim that golden age destiny is now or never. We're all climbing down this exact same ladder of time, experiencing the consequences of our unique karmic choices. But if our individual journeys are so different, where did we all come from in the first place? Beneath all the different costumes, cultures, and religions, we all share the exact same spiritual DNA. In our next module, we'll look at the human family tree and discover the one single seed that created the entire human family.